Good day, Wargamers. Today I am going to fight the famous Battle of Chaironea between Philip of Macedon and Athenian and Thebans. And that victory made Philip the hegemon of Greece, and thus Greece became sort of united where he can make preparations for the invasion of Persia. And this was the decisive battle. All right, I'm going to be playing the Macedonians this time. And let's check it out. All right, Macedonian army is a phalanx army. So I got 420. I definitely want a veteran pike phalanx. Let's get two here. Some cavalry. And what else do I need? Let's get a podromoi. It's about 40. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's what I like. And let's take a look at the situation here. All right, that's kind of, there was like a little stream on one flank. And some hills on the other, mountainous hills on the other. So the Greek position kind of positioned their hoplites to prevent any major outflanking by the cavalry. And of course, Philip's army consists of the famous phalanx. And of course, and also, that's the main thing the Macedonians introduced is the Campanian and Thessalian cavalry who, wielded these large lances, and they were shock cavalry. And it was a revolutionary adoption of Greek warfare at that time. And usually the Greeks at that time, as for several centuries throughout, basically had a hoplite army, as is shown here. They had very little cavalry, and I don't think they had any at Chaironea. So therefore their position was, create this wall. But the problem is, as you're going to see how I fight this battle here, I'm going to use the phalanx formation, to what it was designed to do, to just deliver a maximum blow. And really, especially under the leadership of Philip and then his son Alexander, a Greek hoplite army, they had absolutely no chance. And basically, you really don't need that much strategy to beat this army. You can do it by brute force, but there's a way to do it to completely minimize casualties too, and just do it so devastatingly ineffective. Because in reality, the phalanx with the 18-foot sarissas compared to a hoplites, which I believe is only like 8 feet, was like a World War II Tiger tank versus a Sherman. I mean, frontally, it was no match. The only way you could defeat a phalanx is if you attacked it from the rear or even a flank. Similar, the only way a Sherman could, cripple a Tiger tank is to hit it from in the rear, or cripple its threads. That was the only way, but frontally, no way. And it's pretty much the same way, so these poor Greeks really have no chance. They didn't even historically have a chance, but they tried. And also, like most of the best hoplites that they had lost, were killed off in many of the earlier wars with Philip, against Philip. So basically what came to Chaironea were Athenians were citizen hoplites. These were not professional soldiers. And on the Greek right here, you have what's known as the Theban sacred band, which is a better quality hoplite, but still no match for the Macedonians. And of course, they have a lot more skirmishers. I'm sure the Macedonians did too, but they're not included for this game purpose. But this is going to be, this is not going to be a tough battle because I'm going to use the same strategy as I used in the battle of, also Philip II from the Philip II campaign that you can also see on one of my videos, the Battle of the Crocus Field. And I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing. And this is really going to look ridiculous what I'm going to do here. But this is, I believe, the optimal strategy to beat the AI and possibly most human players. Just because of what they have here. Just what the Greeks have. And it's going to behave naturally. And actually, I'm going to be setting a trap. But later on, I'm also going to attempt to win as the Greeks, just because the way the AI moves and plays. Okay, so let me begin this battle here. And as you can see, the Greek line is much longer than my Macedonian phalanx line. My cavalry on the right here is pretty much useless. I mean, you can go up the slope here. You're going to be distracting some units, but that's really not what the cavalry is for. What I really want to do is I want to get the cavalry behind. So I want to try to lure the units forward so I can get the cavalry behind. Even though this lancer can fight very well against most of these citizen hoplites, it's better to attack them from the rear or the flank. So once you notice here, there's two crossings. So I'm going to cross one of the fords here with Alexander and his companions. We're going to slip behind him, and I'll show you how I do this. I'm going to move over here because I don't have that many skirmishing units, but I have slingers with range. And what I'm going to do with the phalanx is I'm going to move everything towards the left. And if you watched my Crocus Field video, you'll get an idea what I'm going to do here. We're going to move the phalanx here. That is really the optimal way. What I'm going to show you here is the optimal way as using the phalanx. And this is a massive battle here. Like the campaign battles and all that, I had a lot of less units, but I'm just going to... It's going to be the same strategy. Okay, here's Philip on the right. King Philip. Hypaspis. Okay, well, these are superior phalanges. Okay, no, I'm not going to do this here. I'm going to move over here. I use some reservists. Now you're going to think, well, what am I doing here? Oh, I don't need my cavalry. I don't need anything really on this flank. So let's fall back. Let's go over here. Now let's do this here. Okay. I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to use these as reservists. And I'm moving the line up. And yes, I'm going across the river with Alexander and his cavalry. You'll see why. Because I'm going to set a trap here. I'm going to confuse the AI and set a trap. All right, they are marching forward. The entire line's marching forward. Very nice. That's what I wanted them to do. Though in a frontal assault, they're not going to have a chance. March upwards. This had to have been just an awesome sight. These pikemen just coming up. And the hoplites, I don't know, they should have just not even bothered. Either simulate, create your own army similar and train your men similarly. But maybe they had the numbers. I don't think they did, but they actually dared to fight Philip. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty ballsy. Philip had a tremendous reputation already as a great leader, a winner of battles, and they still, I don't know if I'm going to put it, and they still resisted him at that time, and they got trounced at Chaironea. Move the cavalry. Just move the cavalry over here. Okay, we moved everything. That would continue. Continue the movement up here. Gonna move across here. I don't want to waste ammunition yet. I'll try to do this. Try to do this correctly. Oh, they did get a shot on me. Oh. Oh, they got 2 shots on me. Wow. I didn't think they could run that fast. Continue our movement. Now we're going to get into position. Hope I did this right. Now we keep on moving, and they got to be scared. Look at this phalanx just moving right up. All right, we continue moving the cavalry. Let's go over here. Let's move the skirmishers. Let's slip the cavalry in here. Let's move the cavalry over here. Let's keep on moving this. The reserves up here. Did I move everything? I believe I did. Retreating, okay. Okay, I'll show you I set the trap. Yeah, it has fallen for the trap. I'll show you exactly what's happened. What's going to happen here. I know I'm outnumbered, but I'm not outgunned, if you want to put it that way. I have the firepower, the spear power. Okay, that's always nice. Okay, unfortunate. Well, it's not unfortunate. That's just how it is. I have to form square. And with these units, now I'm going to turn. Move up. The whole line is going to turn and face. Now, as you can see, since there are so many Okay, and what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I put this one in square because it could be attacked, and I want it to remain in square. I'm going to turn this phalangist around. I'm going to turn this infantry around, and they're going to defend. I'm going to keep one hoplites in reserve here, just in case there's a line breach. And I'm going to have 2 cavalry also to assist in case there's a breach. I'm sending 1 cavalry all the way over to the left to assist Alexander, because Alexander is going to make the key breakthrough here, as you will see. And what I'm doing is I'm going to put this one in square and possibly this one too. And I am just going to leave the phalanx, let it stay put as a pinning force and a wall. And these hoplites can charge and go against it anytime they want. I don't, odds are in my favor. They're not going to push me back. And I'm not going to attack until my companion cavalry group, along with the hoplites here and the help, smashes this left here. And gets behind. And at that point, I'm going to launch an offensive. It should be safe where I'm not going to get flanked. In the meantime, on my extreme right here, I'm just going to be staying in defensive mode and holding out against this useless army here. This is going to take a long time for these hoplites to get over here before they can pose any threat. And by then, I should have the entire left here and the center broken and hopefully have won the battle. So this is very similar to what I'm doing at Crocus Field. I'm refusing one flank, and I'm going to try to deliver the knockout blow on the other one, as I'm going to do here with Alexander. And like I said, I'd rather use these slingers to harass the sacred band. Or any hoplite units. And in the meantime, I'm going to start turning these guys around without making it too obvious, not yet. And hopefully they'll start charging and committing themselves. I think I'm okay here. Maybe I should have turned him in a square, but I think I'm okay. Because I have these hoplites in reserve, and then I'm going to be able to harass with the cavalry. I don't think he's going to be able to get around. So hopefully, I think I made every move I can make. That's usually what's going to happen. I'm not going to attack. I'm not going to do any attacking. Okay, I better turn around real quickly. It's going to take a while for this whole left flank, their left flank, to get to me. And basically, I'm trying to keep these troops out of the battle for as long as possible while I strike to the deadly blow. First thing is this got to turn around, and this got to turn around, and they're gonna be on the defensive. I'm going to keep this cavalry in reserve to charge and plug up gaps. And this one's going to assist here. See, if one of these guys gets pushed back, then at least I can flank with the cavalry. So I'm going to, and then in the next turn, flank charge them. And I guess I can put this Hopley 2 over here. And then use these guys as just a nuisance on just pelting him on the flanks. That's good. And this companion's going to go over to assist Alexander. Why not we move here and just stay? Okay, let's... Like I said, this one's not engaged. Second, ready to hit this one a flank, and I can move this one over here next turn. Shouldn't have, I don't think. See, I'm ready to cross now. Okay, I think next turn. They're just charging right into my guys. That's amazing. There's no way. Already a fragmentation. The only one, the one at the corner that can be in trouble. This is incredible. This is incredible. So we've got a flank attack already. That's okay. this one here. So I'm going to move the hoplites there. All right, nice. I disrupted one. I'll move the podromo over here. No. So now we have a road behind. Let's continue moving this cavalry over here. Let's keep one there. And keep one here. And turn this guy around. If things really start going bad for them over here, then I can return the cavalry to back here in case these guys get outflanked, but let's keep them looking that way. It's going to take a while for these hoplites to actually start getting around. I'm probably going to use this cavalry, you know, to get down here and kind of help defend, but I'm going to strike my blow here. I think I've done all I could. And it's so nice when they just bounce back and disrupt. Fragmented. Even. Already a route break. A dispersal. Okay, that's one unit gone. This is just a wall, a big, I can't say like a brick wall, I mean a mortar wall, a stone mortar wall. It's going to take a long time for them to get there and it really outflank my right. Another break. And I'm going to only launch I'm only going to start, you know, after a few units have broken and like there's only one line, then I'm going to start attacking with my phalanx along the whole line here. But only once the sacred band is routed, and I'm just chain routing a bunch of units into right, and my left is good. Okay, I can go. Let's just fire some. Okay, I don't see any breakthrough here coming, so I'm going to move my cavalry down here, you know, along the line here to help, you know, any outflanking maneuver. Okay, you're going to keep on the mission to assist Alexander's cavalry breakthrough. And I'm telling you. This one's fragmented. Oh, yes. So here we got an auto brake. And what do we do here? All right, now I got Hoplites up here and Hoplites there. What do we do here? We get far behind. Now we get behind. And as these are going to break eventually, and I'm going to be able to engage this infantry and completely crush this, and then launch an offensive throughout the whole front. So I told you, if you wondered how I was going to get my cavalry behind them, this is how I did it. Get behind them. I'm going to keep that light podromoi just as a harassing. And I'm already behind them. Yes. Okay, it's their turn. It's his turn. That's what I wanted. That's the problem, even the Lancer cavalry. I don't have much of a... I'm going to get Alexander behind. Good, that's what I wanted with the Podromois to get in. Okay, now I want to start cracking them. Oh, wow, 2 routes. Okay, you see now how devastating this Alexander is going to be here. And this one's already routed. May attack now. Now I can start my attack over here. I want to move my slingers around. And let's get the cavalry to start swinging around here. "59 fragmented." Get the cavalry here to assist in the defense. Maybe they can do some flanking maneuvers, but I may be able to break the Greek army completely. I don't want to get charging too much. Yeah, I think. Let's begin the offensive. Because then we can cause some chain routing. That's the thing. Let's attack. Got nothing to lose. Other than to just cause them to fragment and... See, now's a good time to attack. I don't think I'm going to get out of line and be able to be flanked because I'm going to be able to destroy a bunch of units in the process. And plus, when they rout, you know, they can cause everybody behind them to disrupt. There's good odds of that happening too. See, like this. This is good. Now it's time for the offensive. Oh, I lost one. Okay, that's all right, but it's not, I don't think it's going to be critical at this point. Okay, because that one's going to rout, so we'll just put him back. Okay, but I do have Alexander behind. That's the only thing I'm not gonna like is that the AI is gonna tend to want to rally all the time. It's gonna try to rally as many units as possible. See, the cavalry, even if they push the cavalry back somewhat, they're not gonna be able to flank my other infantry unit. There's a clump here. There is a straight line now. Wow. Fragmented. Fragmented. Breaks. And let's get this cavalry. Now we can hit this one on the flank. That's exactly another break and another attack. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I planned when I did that. He's a firm holder. Yeah, why not get the slingers up here? See, I totally am wrapping up this whole thing. Another break. Okay, the sacred band. I'm just going to hold the line. Wow, that's amazing. Held firm. Another break. And attack here. Push him back. If I can just completely destroy them and then turn on them. And doesn't hurt to put the cavalry right here to defend. I don't think they're going to get anywhere. My whole frontage, the phalanx, is moving forward. See, then I can move this one and hit that one on the flank. This is turning out to be a massacre, just as I planned it. Like I said, I believe this is the most easiest and most effective way to defeat. I'm going to turn this one over here. And where's Alexander going to go? Let's try something here. Oh, I wanted him to hit him. I wanted him to attack these guys in the rear. That didn't quite work. Okay. Damn, Alexander got misguided here. That's funny. Okay, I don't want to get out of line yet. I want to completely crush the right here. I want to kill the sacred band and everybody, and then just mow everything down. And this is completely obsolete so far. All right, end of turn. Now they're going to rally, of course. That's typical with the AI. They're just going to rally. only that's the one nuisance is. This is getting. This is just being desperate. Break. That one's going to break too. It's going to be a chain route. And now I have a flank attack on a couple of units here. Yeah, that cavalry, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful how that cavalry just came in just perfectly. Yeah, we broke that one. We're 25%. This is. Let's kill these Theban hoplites just to be nasty. Just get them. All right, let's attack here. Broken. Okay, we have to. Yeah, there's a flank attack here. Saw that. Now two more fragmented units. I want to start turning all over here. Then we can create a line. I'm going to retreat. These guys got to be running out of ammunition soon. I did get an impact on them. Good. That's good. They can't win. And let's see. This is rough ground, but this guy's almost surrounded. Tiagonus, the commander-in-chief, he's got to be horrified. His whole flank his whole army just dissolved. Okay, I'm going to move over here. I can do a flank charge. Get that Theban band, the sacred band of Thebes. There's only one unit left here. Keep them occupied. That's the whole thing, keep them all engaged. All right, let's go up here. Okay, Alexander really doesn't need to do anything. He needs to go further with the other cavalry. This is all taken care of here. Actually, overkill. I know Philip can almost attack, but if he gets... Let's get Philip to attack. So I'm going to start turning over here to the left, and there's going to be no chance to flank him. And he's got, it's very powerful Hypaspis. And then if I attack too, yeah, it's this is one easily. Just to keep him from pelting. No reason why I can't just join in the fight here. I mean, the more that attack, the better. Okay, let's give the AI this turn. Rally, I hear that a lot. A lot of running. Oh, you got Alexander behind you. You're in trouble. You're in huge trouble. Yeah, it's really tough, you know, unless you attack him from the rear or from the side. You're not going to get anything against the phalanx. I wish these guys would break quickly. Disrupted. Break. Auto break, good. Disrupted. All right, where am I going to attack? This one I'm going to strike over here. Auto break, yes. Another break. Fragmented. Disrupted. Oh, this whole line is just collapsing. I can break him. Oh, yes! This is Chaironea. Chaironea at its best. Just keep on advancing. How about we attack here? How about we do a flank charge? That was the whole purpose of the cavalry, so we can do flank charges. Break, break, break. Break, break. Oh, another break. The whole... There we go. The entire right is broken. Let's go back here. Let's kill as many of them as we can. All right, we can unsquare. Let's see. Look at that. I mean, I just completely destroyed, just as I wanted to. Now I can start going on the full offensive throughout the whole flank. Why not just hit him? I mean, may as well get behind him, and Alexander can hit him in a flank here. It's not good odds on rough ground, but it's... Ow! See, this is... Even on rough ground, disrupted... Even on rough ground, it's not a good idea to do that. I just demonstrated that. You really don't want to attack on rough ground. I should have just let these slingers take care of them. That's just to keep them from rallying. So it's nice to just attack a few times. Okay, the whole sacred band is gone and dead. And let's see. What else can we do here? This is a defensive position. Holds firm, that's all right. That's what they were supposed to do. Like I said, the entire army is gone and there's a whole clump here. And it's going to surrender, so now. They got the AI's got a mass rally. I mean, there's no way it would just give itself real lucky die rolls because there's no way. I mean, yeah, I figured that. Something like that. It's going to try its best. That's why I pursued and attacked some more units that are routing, just so they don't rally. He rallies and gets a flank attack. That's pretty good. Got a break here. Auto break 40%. Another break. Break. Break 45%. Fragmento. Push back, but now he's going to get flanked by Alexander or a Campania. Break. Auto break, 47%. And you see, 47-0. A total massacre of the Greek army. So if you watch my video on Crocus Field, I did exactly the same thing, but at a much smaller scale. That's King Philip, you know, that's how King Philip beat the Greeks. And here I demonstrated in the Battle of Chaironea how to do it. All right, let's take a look at the casualties. Yeah, I can accept this. If I wanted to, I could annihilate every unit probably and get 0. Probably 0, you know, eventually surround them and just... You see how completely destroyed the army was. All right, one... The governor level, which is... Okay. Only lost 2,468. That's all I lost. He had more units, over 18,000. That's almost like a 9-to-1 kill ratio. This is tremendous. Well, 796 killed, 3651. A crushing victory. In a later video, I'm going to actually try to play the Greek side at the governor level and see if I'll develop a strategy to defeat the Macedonians. But this is how you use the Macedonian steamroller to crush a hoplite army. It's just proof how superior it is. Like I said, it's like a King Tiger fighting a Sherman. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this presentation in battle.